The $1,000,000 question is, should you use your coins to save your win streak, or should you use your coins to get more chess tickets? We're gonna go over that. We're gonna do all the analyzation in this video, and a little bit of a controversial topic because everyone's gonna have their own opinion. I tried to break it down the best I can to give you the most information so you can make an accurate choice on your own. Now, these two, I would say, are the best ways to spend your coins. I personally think it's a bad idea to waste your coins in the shop, just straight up outright buying characters. That's kind of more what I would say is like a pay to win. If you want to really speed up your progress, then that's what you would want to do. So I got this little chart that I'm going to go ahead and throw on screen. I'm going to try and explain it the best I can because it's a little bit of a confusing topic to really talk about. You have a win streak, and all you have to do is get the top 5. Every time you get a top 5, it's going to count as a top 5 streak is what it's called. I'm calling it a win streak. It's called a top 5 streak. From 1 to 4, your top streak is going to give you 1 bonus tap on your chest. From 5 to 9, it's going to give you a +2 to your taps. And then from 10 plus, it's going to give you 3 extra taps. Right now, currently in early access as I'm playing this game, 3 taps is the most you can get, and that is after a 10 top 5 win streak. If you go ahead and you don't make it in the top 5 in one of your matches, it's going to present you with this option to save your streak. Now, depending on what your bonus tap is, it's going to cost a different amount of coins. If you're trying to save a +2 tap streak, it's going to cost 1,750 coins. And then if you're trying to save a +3 tap, it's going to be 5,250. So it's a very, very drastic difference. Now, the other option you have is to go ahead and use your coins to get a rewards chest. Basically, these reward tickets is what I'm calling them. And to get 3 of these chests, it's going to cost you 6,000. So the way we're trying to look at it mathematically is we're trying to take the coins spent based on the amount of taps it is generating for us. Now at the bottom, we have 6,000 coins we're spending. We're getting 3 chests, and we're also going to have a minimum of 9 taps as long as we top 5 those 3 matches, and we're also going to get whatever bonuses we may have. The important thing to mention about this is the fact that when you are going the bottom method of spending 6,000, you need to do this strategically. And what I mean by that is, if you don't have any chests to currently open up, and let's say you don't have a streak, or maybe you only have a +1 tap for your streak, you can still play the game and you can still accumulate extra taps to that streak. Just because you don't have any chests to open up doesn't mean you stop playing. You can continue playing and your streak is still in effect. Now, it is a gamble, as always. You could lose and break your streak, but you're not sacrificing any chests on that. If you're going to spend 6,000 gold to buy 3 chests, play until you have at least a +3 bonus. It's a little bit less risky going this method, but it is a lot more grindier because you're going to be playing a lot more without actually getting any rewards in return because you're just trying to get your bonus up. So if that's the method you want, if you want to have it less risky but more grindy, that's kind of what I personally recommend. Now, you do have the instance of you may not make a top 5, so you may spend 6,000 coins and then you might get in 6th place or 7th place. At that point, you're still at least getting something, right? You're getting like 2 taps or 1 tap, which I know it isn't great, but it's still getting you something, as opposed to if you do save your streak bonus, if you don't go ahead and win your next 3 games, I mean, it's pretty close to being a waste of spending 5,250 coins if you're only going to save your streak once, and then let's say the next match, again, you don't top 5, and then you're right back to the point where it's asking you to spend another 5,000 coins to save another 3 streak bonus. It's like, all right, you know, that then you're spending 10,000 coins for only 6 extra taps, which is pretty bad. But on the flip side of it, it's less grindy because you're spending coins to immediately already have that +3 bonus, but there's a lot of risk involved. You don't go ahead and make top 5, then it's going to be asking you to spend another 5,000 coins just for 3 taps. So you kind of see where I'm getting at. I've went ahead and I've personally tried both methods, and I kind of like spending the 5,000 coins to save my streak bonus. Now, I would personally say that I'm a little bit more of a skilled player in this game. So I kind of understand a lot of the mechanics, and it's a lot easier for me to just make top 5. Like, you don't need to constantly be in first or second place. If you play safe, you usually can make top 5 very easily. So just winning 3 games and getting those extra 9 taps off of that 5,000 that you spent to save your streak bonus, I think is worth it. The only downside to it is you're not going to be actually playing the game as much unless you're also spending coins to get those chest tickets as well. But at this point where I'm at, I actually don't have a lot of coins. I'm free to play so far. I haven't spent any money in the game, and just having 5,000 coins laying around to save my streak bonus is kind of important. So a lot of the times I'm just waiting for my chest tickets to kind of refresh naturally, which they take, I think, like 3 hours for just one to refresh. So going this method, you get a lot, but you're also kind of just like waiting around to play, so you don't really get to play as much. So just keep that in mind when you're making your decision. If you want to play a lot more and you want it to be a little bit more grindier than constantly buy those chests, I would suggest. But if you want to be more of a high risk, high reward person, then saving your streak bonus, I think, is your best bet so far. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.